God has opened doors for me that I never could have imagined. You know, we had to be faithful to walk through them and to apply ourselves and to work and to take advantage of opportunity. You know, God doesn't reward you sitting on your laurels or hiding your talents. But my story is one of total providence, so God gets all the glory. Iron sharpens iron. I'm a firm believer in that, and certainly I've been better by having a partner. Partnerships can be really advantageous, and I'd be happy to check in your ego and living out with a lot of maturity. I was entrepreneurial as a kid, like Scott, you know, in middle school. I was hustling, you know, different things, always trying to earn a buck, came from very meager means, so it was out of kind of necessity and just in my blood to want to. I had all these barriers, so that's really what drove me at that point in time. Somewhere I was probably in 8th grade, but I did this for several years. You can see these are wooden name placards you sit on a desk, and so my dad had a wood shop and a bandsaw, and I would cut those out. I charged $1 a letter, and I couldn't have made that much money, but hey, it was spending money for me. And so I did that for probably about 3 years. I had my sisters that were younger than me. They were out selling to their friends and teachers. And so they were my sales team. So this was something just, again, of things that I did in high school. I mowed lawns, cleaned my church, worked at a restaurant, did all kinds of activity, just anything to make a buck. So I was always entrepreneurial. And so when my partner and I graduated in 1986. We purchased one of those repossessed homes. He had graduated a year before I did for $3,000. We spent the summer renovating and just cleaning it up and mowing the grass and changing out the carpet. We sold it on contract, which we didn't even know what that meant, but we sold it. We got $3,000 down and $300 a month for 20 years. And we started this journey in real estate that we had no idea where it would end up. In 1988, we bought a truckload of fireworks and opened 13 fireworks stands. That was before the internet and before you could go to these fireworks superstores. It was the drought of '88. They banned fireworks mid-June. And so we got stuck with a lot of fireworks. You can grow faster than the company in your trajectory, and you can pull our company up, and that's what we need. We need people pulling us up, not pulling us down as an organization. So as soon as somebody can do some 85% as good as you know, have them do it. The big things I preach is perseverance. I think it's the multiplier quality. You can have a lot of other gifts and qualities of, you can be talented in many ways, smart, innovative. You can have many talents, but if you just use those sporadically or you don't continue, you don't lean in, and you don't persevere, then really none of that other stuff's going to carry you. If I don't exercise perseverance and just grind and wake up every day with a healthy sense of paranoia, you know, I'm not going to remain sharp. At the end of any given year, I haven't grown more that year and learned more than any previous year. That it's time I should move on and do something else. We were just hustling. And we were hungry, and we worked hard, and we were innovative. You can't be a good leader if you're not continuing to grow. You have to be very intentional about your time.